Hey, I'm Jesse Hunt with Unofficial. We're a web design and digital marketing agency located in downtown Memphis. Since 2002, I've been helping Mid-South businesses just like yours improve their websites and find more customers on the internet. Today, I'm going to perform a video website audit on your website that'll show you some areas for improvement that might be hurting your business. The entire audit will take 15 to 20 minutes and should leave you substantially more informed about what's working and what's not working so well on your website. I hope you'll find the audit informative and that you'll keep me in mind if you ever need some help working on your existing website or building a new one. Thanks a lot for watching. Let's get started.
Hey Terry, so here we are on the home page of your website. As you can see, we're at baylessgreenhouse.com here. And what I want to do is take a minute, click through your website, make a few observations on the site, tell you what I'm seeing, tell you what I think you're doing well, tell you what I think you're not doing so well. From there, we'll click over to Google. We'll take a look at some Google search results. We'll talk about some things that could improve your search engine rankings. We'll take a look and see if your website's mobile friendly, and then we'll come back to your website and take a look at a few of the things that are going on behind the scenes to get a better understanding of the technical complexities of your website. So when I land on your website, my initial gut feeling, my initial thought, I guess, is the website looks a little, maybe a little dated, maybe a little do-it-yourself. I'm curious. Did you guys make this website yourself, or is it fairly old, or and by the way, I don't mean any offense in anything I say in this video. Just I find that these audits are a lot more useful if I tell it like it is. So as I click through here, I just noticed that things like the color in the body changes from page to page. You know, you got this bright red section here when it was blue on the home page, and you know, it's big yellow columns of color here on the sides. It's just kind of wasted space. That's pretty consistent with design style from years past. I just feel like maybe the design's a little bit dated there. Not sure how long you've had this website or whatever, but I do like the color, you know, the colorful photos that you've got on here. In terms of things that I see that you're doing really well, I do like that you have your business name, your address, and your phone number here in the body of your homepage. That's a good thing. Google likes to see that your name, address, and phone number information is extremely consistent from your website to your Google listing to other websites around the internet, so Yellow Pages directories and stuff like that. And we'll take a look at some of that in a few minutes, but it's good that it's here. I like that you've got your hours listed here. I think that's good. So, you know, holiday hours, seasonal hours, and that kind of thing. Definitely think that's a good thing. So what's happening now? I see you've got some of your current crops and that kind of thing. I don't know the nursery business well enough to know if these are actually your current crops or if this is out of date. So I guess only you can answer that. But just encourage you obviously to keep this up to date if you're not doing that. I also like that you've got lots of text. I mean, when I click through the website, you've got lots of text on here. Like on this page, we're on the organic veggies and herbs page. Google doesn't understand pictures. Google understands text. So having lots of text on your page is definitely a good thing. I do think that maybe it needs to be broken up with some pictures and that kind of thing. I mean, we're on a page right now that's all about vegetables. It talks about tomatoes and peppers and squash and cucumbers and okra and melons and that kind of thing. So I would encourage you to incorporate some pictures of those vegetables through here, maybe even pictures of your actual crops, just to break the text up a little bit and make it a little easier for your visitors to follow and be able to read in kind of bite-sized chunks instead of just this big, long page full of text. But don't reduce the text. Google likes text. The other thing I noticed, I don't see your business name, address, and phone number. I mentioned it was really good that it was on the home page, but I don't see it on these inner pages. So I would encourage you to put that information maybe down in the footer of every single page. You might also consider adding your phone number up here in the header of every page with a call to action. So, you know, get in touch now, or call to talk to one of our landscape pros or one of our nursery pros or something like that. And then put your phone number, so it makes it super easy for people to get in touch whenever they're ready to get in touch, so they don't have to scroll through and click on a bunch of pages in order to try to find your contact information. I don't see a contact us page in, oh, there it is, directions, contact us. You know, you might break that out as well, make contact us and directions separate so that it's easier to spot that contact us link. Overall, I think this navigation is a little hard to follow just because there's so many words in your navigation, and it makes it hard to spot the exact page that you're looking for. That being said, I do like the contact page here. You've got all the relevant information, I think. I would recommend that you add your address. I see that it's here in this map, but I would probably recommend that you add it in text as well to help Google to associate the contact information on your Contact Us page with the information that they've got on file for you in your local listing. All right, let's click over here. This is a Google result. What I did, I searched Google for Bayless Greenhouse, Millington. And what I was trying to do is get Google to show me this listing right here. So the search worked. It pulled up exactly what I was looking for. I noticed that, so what I'm looking for here, I want to make sure that your business name, your address, and your phone number is perfectly consistent between your website and your Google local listing. So the business name is perfectly consistent with what I saw on the website. The phone number is exactly the same as I saw on the website. And then if we go back to your home page, so your address on the home page here is 6155 Walsh Road, R-O-A-D, and then on your local listing here, it's Walsh, R-D for road. I realize that's very similar, and I think Google's probably smart enough to determine that that's exactly the same thing, but I wouldn't take any chances. If you're going to make some changes to and try to improve your search engine rankings, change it on your website to be RD just so it matches up with your local listing. The more consistent you can be, the better off you'll be. All right, next up. So as I mentioned earlier, you want to be consistent with your name, address, and phone number on your website, your local listing, and all the websites across the internet. So Yellow Pages and Better Business Bureau and all the different people that list your business. And so as I was scrolling down through here, I noticed this Yellow Pages listing, and I clicked on it. And here they've got your address as 6120 Walsh Road instead of 6155 Walsh Road. So there's an inconsistency, and this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about that messes up search results. When you start having, different addresses, different phone numbers, different variations of how your business name is spelled out or whatever, those little things can really mess up your ability to rank in the search engines. So the way you fix this is you put together a spreadsheet, you go out on the internet and you search out all the different websites that list your business, and you put in your name, your address, your phone number, in that spreadsheet exactly the way they've got it on all the different websites, and then a link back to the page that lists you. And then from there, once you have this big spreadsheet compiled that's got all the different listings with inconsistencies and stuff, then you go back and you start contacting these websites and asking them to update your listing. It's pretty time consuming. It definitely takes a while to get all that done and some effort. If that's just more than you care to fool with, we can certainly help you to do that. We do that quite a bit for our customers. Go through, audit all their what we call citations, which is the name, address, and phone number information, create an audit spreadsheet of that, and then go back and do the work to get all these websites to update their information in order to make it accurate for you. In doing that, anytime we update the information, we can also add descriptions and things that will help you with your search engine rankings as well. So it's more than just fixing the inconsistencies. It's helpful from a search engine optimization standpoint as well. All right, so next thing here, what I've done, I tried to put myself in the shoes of somebody that might be looking for you guys. If maybe they don't know who you are, but they're looking for someone that does what you do. So I thought to myself, what would I type into Google if I was looking for someone that offers these, organic vegetables and wholesale plants and poinsettias and all the different things I saw on your website. And so I'm just going to go through and look at a few of these Google search results real quick here. I'll tell you what, before we do that, I got one thing I intended to do before I started this audit and I forgot. So I'm going to come here back to your website. I'm going to copy your website address, open a new tab, and I'm going to go to Mobile Friendly Checker. So this is Google's mobile friendly website test tool. I'm going to paste in your website address and I'm going to tell it to go. And then we're going to come back over here and finish talking about this while that runs. Okay, so here I typed in Google organic vegetables Memphis TN. As you can see in the local results here, we've got Fuel Cafe and Lansing CPA, which is an accountant. I have no idea why they're showing up in here. Long story short, I think this would be a really easy search to make you show up in, but you're not showing up here in the local results for that right now. So with a little bit of work, I think I could help you get there. As we scroll down through here, I see some, some farms and things that, CSA and different things that seem to be competing with you for that organic vegetable business, but you don't show up at all on the first page here for this organic vegetables Memphis TN search phrase that I did. So if that's something you'd like to have more business in that niche, then I definitely think improving your search engine rankings could help you to accomplish that. Next here, I typed in Memphis poinsettias. I noticed you have a lot of different colors of poinsettias and things like that, so that seems like kind of a unique thing. There's no local result here, so no map result, but as we scroll through here, you're not showing up at all in these organic listings either. So if you want more Memphis poinsettia business, obviously I think that's seasonal, but if you want to have more poinsettia business as we approach Christmas this year, then I think now is probably the time to be working on it and improving those search engine results so that you'll be in the search results whenever it's time for that. Next, I noticed on your website that you do landscape design, so I searched Memphis landscape design, and we found a few landscape designers, landscape architects here in the local results, but you're not there. And then as we scroll down through these organic results down here, you're not showing up in those results either. So if you want more of those Memphis landscape design customers, then I think we have some work to do. Finally, I searched wholesale plant nursery Memphis, and on this particular result, you did show up. So you're number 3 here in this local result. Now, obviously, it would be great if we could put you in the number 1 position instead, but at least you're making this local result for now. And then we scroll down here, you're number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 7 out of 10 here in the organic results on the page. So definitely some room for improvement, but at least you made the hunt on this particular search. All right, so I'm going to click over here. All right, so this is back to the mobile-friendly test. Now, Google wants to see that your website's mobile-friendly, that it's easy to read without zooming, pinching and zooming in on a mobile device, that the text is nice and large, that it's easy to click on your links without accidentally hitting the wrong button, and that kind of thing. As you can see here, Google says your website is not mobile-friendly. I'm seeing anywhere from 30 to 90% of the visitors that come to the websites that I manage are coming from mobile devices these days. So not having a mobile-friendly website could really, really be hurting you, both in terms of search engine results, but also in terms of the user experience that people have when they get there. If they get to your website and it's hard to use your website, they're likely going to leave and go somewhere else. So this would probably be my number 1 recommendation for your website. Fix this mobile friendliness problem. This will hurt you in the search engines, and it'll also hurt you with the visitors that come to your website through other methods. All right, back to your website real quick. I've got this little utility installed here. This is called a Google Tag Assistant. It scans your website. It wants to see if you've got any Google tags installed. And as you can see right here, it says 0 in total. So you have no tags installed. I was really hoping to find one called Google Analytics. Google Analytics monitors the traffic on your website, and it tells you how much traffic you're getting, where that traffic's coming from. So are they coming from Facebook? Are they coming from Google? Are they coming from, the yellow pages? And then what are they doing on your site once they get there? Do they land on the home page and immediately leave? Or do they click through, look at some of your products, and then ultimately go to a contact page to get in touch with you? Google Analytics is a great way to track how well your website's performing as a marketing tool, and also whether or not it's generating a good return on investment for your business. I would highly encourage you to install it on your website. It's free software. You might need somebody with a little bit of technical expertise, some HTML experience to install the code, but it's really good software, and it'll give you a lot of data about your website. And then the last thing I've got here, this is called SEO Quake. This is another tool I've got installed on my browser, and this is their page SEO audit. It scans through the code on your website and gives us a real quick rundown on how your website's been optimized for the search engines, so different kind of behind-the-scenes coding things. I won't get too bogged down in the technical complexities, but I'll just hit the highlights here. So your title tag, if I had to pick one spot on your website that's the most important place in order to put your keywords, if you want to rank for them in the search engines, it's the title tag. You want to incorporate your keywords into the title tags, and you want to have different title tag with different keywords on every single page of your website. So your title tag is organic vegetables and herbs, no sales tax. That's not a very good title tag. You really want to have something that, one, you want to include your business name in the title tag, and two, you want to include a keyword that somebody's actually going to be searching for whenever they're looking for you. So I think a really good title tag might be something like Bayless Greenhouse, organic vegetables in Memphis, or something along those lines. Next up, meta description. So a meta description gives you the ability to provide a really compelling description to Google that Google would show like right here. So this text right here at the bottom of a search engine listing, when you've got a meta description available, this is where Google usually displays it. You don't have a meta description, so Google just grabs some random text off of your website, but that's a missed opportunity because a good meta description gives you the ability to provide a really compelling description about why somebody should click your website instead of the competitors. And so by not having a meta description here, you're missing an opportunity to convince somebody to click yours click your website instead of someone else's. Next here, heading tags. So headings are like big bold text at the top of different sections in your website. And headings are another great place to put your keywords. Google puts a lot of value in the keywords that are in heading tags. So your heading, your H1, they rank headings from H1 to H6. H1 is the most important, H6 is the least important. Your H1 is Bayless Greenhouse. I think that's okay. But then all your H2s and H3s here, they don't really include your keywords. You need to include like Memphis organic vegetables, Memphis wholesale nursery, Memphis, I don't know, whatever your keywords are. And we can certainly, if you want to talk more about that, I can help you to put together a really good list of keywords that would bring you a lot of traffic and that kind of thing. But I would encourage you to improve your heading tags here to incorporate more of your keywords. Text to HTML ratio, they show 19%. They're encouraging you to add more text here, and I would agree. The more text you can add to the website, the better off you'll be. Don't put it in just one huge block of text that overwhelms visitors. Break it up with pictures and bullet points and things like that. But the more text you've got, the better. As we scroll down through here, let's see, XML sitemap. So your website does not have a sitemap. A sitemap tells the search engines what pages you've got and when they were last updated, so it helps the search engines to stay current with your website. Your website does not define its language. You've got some improper coding on the website here. I didn't dig through the code of your website, so I'm not sure what this is referring to, but I would highly encourage you to figure out what's causing this and fix that. You don't have Google Analytics. We already talked a little bit about that. Your page doesn't utilize micro formats, and you're missing a favicon. I'm not going to get bogged down in all the technical, complexities of what all that means. Suffice it to say, you've got some things going on the website that could be fixed. You've got some things that are probably hurting you in your search engine rankings, and you've definitely got some things that could be improved in order to boost your search engine rankings. There's no doubt about it. I could help you to get more traffic from your website by fixing some of this search engine stuff. So I'm going to stop right there, Terry. I don't want to go on and ramble too long, take up too much of your time, or overwhelm you here. I hope that some of the things that I talked about here resonate with you and are things that you agree with, and I hope this was useful for you. My goal here is to become a resource for you, to ultimately to earn your trust and earn your business. I want to be your go-to website and internet marketing guy. So if you like what I had to say here and you want to talk more about it, please give me a call on my cell phone. The number there is 901-491-6490. Now, I'm going to package this email up and shoot it over to you here in just a bit, and then if I don't hear back from you in a few days, I'll follow up just to make sure that you got the email and see if you have any questions and all that good stuff. But if you get this and watch it and you want to chat before then while it's fresh on your brain, go ahead and pick up the phone and give me a call on my cell phone, 901-491-6490. Thanks a lot, Terry. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to talking to you real soon. Bye-bye.